Do you want an insane aim in Marvel Rivals? Well, I can say that you have landed on the right place. Let us discuss about an aim training guide that I have designed specifically for this game. Also, along the way, I will share some tips and tricks that will help you get a better aim. Oh, by the way, this works both for mouse and keyboard as well as controller. First things first, did you know that there is a secret aim training room in Marvel Rivals? Let's see. Once you're inside the practice range, you walk out and climb down the stairs right here. And when you keep walking, you can see this door right here. Here is the training room where you have to spend a decent amount of time to get a godlike aim. So guys, here is one quick tip for everyone who is switching over from first-person shooter games and for the ones who have never played hero shooters before. In other popular FPS titles like Apex Legends, Valorant, etc., you have to aim exactly at the center of the screen to hit your target. However, things work differently in third-person hero shooters like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. In this game, when you fire, the bullet moves out of your gun and travels towards the center of the screen. This is why when I aim slightly towards the right side of the target and my crosshair is not directly on the opponent, like you can see, it still hits. So when you're playing this game, make sure to aim towards a little right side of your opponent, especially when your opponent is closer to you, or you might miss your shots. Okay guys, now let's move towards the aim routine. Just go towards the parameters, and I'ma warn you guys. I can give you the direct aim routine guide or the settings that I use to train my routine, but there's a certain way to do it. So I will highly suggest you to look at the whole video. First watch the whole video, see what I'm doing and try to do things in that way. Or try the settings, get the settings and do it in your own way. And if you do that way, just let me know that how many kills are you hitting in the first 1 minute. Let's get into the video. Here are the settings that I use. For hero, I usually select Lunar Snow because I feel that Lunar Snow has got the smallest hitbox in the entire game. This might be my personal opinion, okay? So, when you want to practice shooting the heroes on the ground, make sure to select Lunar Snow. Otherwise, when you want to practice shooting heroes flying above you or in the air, just make sure to select Iron Man. Then for target distance, make sure that the generate type is random. This is because when you're inside a game, the enemies won't show up at a fixed particular distance, right? So make sure that this target distance is random. For random generation range, make sure to start with mid-range. For target movement, make sure that it is set to dynamic. Move action should be again random, not horizontal, not only vertical, not basic combat, because once you are in basic combat, the target will start shooting you, okay? So that comes later on once you practice your aim and you think that you're good enough. Just make sure to go through basic combat and advanced combat once again, and I can guarantee that this will humble you, okay? Except for projectiles, make sure to select super fast, and when you're practicing projectiles, select normal, because if you practice super fast with projectiles, it does not make sense, right? Because projectiles take time to reach your enemy, and inside game the target hero will move at a normal range and not super fast range. But super fast will help you get better at tracking and even practicing your one-shot heroes. Other settings, leave it to normal, and timer settings, make sure this is turned off. Hit apply, go back and go to the next switch and press start.
5, 4,
give the game 5 seconds
2,
and your practice range starts. Moving on, next, you need to know that there are 3 types of heroes in Marvel Rivals. First is the hit scan hero, second is projectile heroes, and third is the tracking heroes. Hit scan heroes, for example, let's say Hela. Hela is a hit scan hero where as soon as you press your left mouse button, it instantly shoots the target, right? You just need to point on the target and press the button. It instantly shoots. Whereas for projectile heroes like Namor, for example, whenever you throw or shoot your weapon, it throws like a projectile, a bullet towards the enemy. So this projectile takes time to travel towards the enemy and it has a bullet drop. And the third is tracking heroes. Punisher is a tracking hero, right? You just need to aim and shoot. You can track and shoot down the enemies. Okay guys, here is one quick tip for tracking heroes. Alright? When you're playing a tracking hero, especially while practicing your aim routine, just make sure to follow your targets. Follow the target with a crosshair, okay? Make sure to follow the target. This is called tracking, guys. The goal is to track the target as smoothly as possible. While doing this, make sure that you have a light grip on your mouse or your controller, and you don't hold your controller with a very tight grip or your mouse. Just track. This is because when someone is playing a tracking hero, I've seen many people just aiming and shooting, and when the enemy is moving, instead of shooting the enemy, they move extra left or extra right. Okay, they're unable to track them properly. So just practice as smoothly as possible, guys, as smoothly as possible. Also guys, when you're practicing for all different categories of heroes, you can just go up here and shoot the enemies directly from above here, because in the game you might end up being in a position where you're not in the same level of ground with the enemies, or you're trying to flank them and get a higher ground. So this will also help you get better. The tip is that you must take your time before you shoot. Look here, what happens here when I shoot in a hurry versus when I take time to shoot.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
Also guys, a quick simple tip is that you can move in the direction of your enemy just to make the tracking easier.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Heads up.
Hopefully one day your aim becomes like this Nemo stories, guys. Look at them aiming. They do not miss, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.